I really don't think what he did last game. I don't think going Demon Hunter with an early expand. I don't think it's viable against good undead players. But we'll see. Let's see.
So like, what's your main strategy?
The tier 3, straight tier 3, one base, and then like after you have your
But Demon Naga Bear or something else?
DH Naga Bear, and you go like 3 to 5 archers. The greedy part of the strategy is like how few archers you make, and the number of archers you make is dictated by the number of ghouls that the undead players has, and like how offensive the undead player is playing. So if the undead player is playing more offensively, obviously you make a couple more archers, but like super greedy is like 2 archers, like less greedy is like 5 archers, and then right at tier 2 you add 1 dryad to your army just to help with like map control. You get a naga, go straight tier 3, then you add a couple bears to your army, use rejuvenation, keep mana burning the undead heroes, and then right when you get your master upgrade, you look for a fight against the undead, try to get an advantage, get that advantage, throw up your expansion at 50 food, and then once your expansion is up and running, you shoot up to like 60, 65 food, and then from there it's easy peasy.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Actually, like, with the way SheIk played, like, he must be very confident. I think going into game 2, it's gonna be really for Sonik to start and step it up quite a bit. I almost want to say like it couldn't go as bad as it did last game, but you never know.
Yeah, basically everything went wrong last game. SheIk really played that well, though. I mean, you can't blame him. He did the meta strategy and he did it right. So SheIk played really strong. And it looks like he's gonna open up with this orange camp. That's kind of interesting, actually. So Happy usually opens up with the green camp, gets a couple skeletons, and then does some orange camps.
Yeah.
But SheIk is going straight to the orange camp. Let's see what item he gets. Gets Scroll of Beast. That's it's not terrible, not great. I'm sure he was hoping for greater mana potion. But...
Ooh!
That was sick. Yeah, that was sick.
Saved himself some mana. That Death Knight took a beating though. Holy shit.
He's gonna hit tier 2 here though, or tier 2. He's gonna hit level 2 here and get that unholy aura, and he'll be all right.
Yeah, Demon now coming in. Greater mana, not the best on Demon. Yeah. But I guess if you can level a second hero, eventually it can become useful.
Greater mana is... I actually usually sell greater mana in this position. Especially... And it looks like he is doing 1 base. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to sell these items a lot, but now the more I play, the more I'm like, I can actually save them for a while and later they become super good. Like the same with Pendant. When I found Pendant on Archmage, I was like, I don't need an extra water elemental, so I sold it, but now I realize the value that it has on a second hero, so I've been kind of saving that more.
Yeah. If Sonik is doing what I was talking about though, you kind of have to go Naga second hero. Every other hero just feels weak. So in going
well,
Naga,
Panda's good, but you need to level him.
I actually don't even like Panda. He's really not like Naga's just does everything better. He really does. Like I've tried to make Panda work, but with Panda's nerf in 1.31 or whatever, the AoE just isn't as impactful.
But it was rebuffed after, right?
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought there was like diminishing returns on his AoE effect.
I think it was a little rebuffed a little bit after that. I don't know why.
Ooh.
I mean,
SheIk just popped Scroll the Beast to creep that top orange camp.
You think on accident or?
No, I think he did it on purpose because he like popped it and then he started creeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess like you need to make room for items on this camp. See, like he's gonna have full inventory. He's probably gonna use the replenishment potion. To be honest,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, he just did. Yeah, I've tried to make Panda work. It just doesn't feel as strong as Naga. Naga offers you so many options in terms of map control and hero focus and locking units down and having that slow rate at tier 2 and even like Panda, sure, Panda is like a strength hero and has some really nice AoE. Well, Naga has AoE too.
Yeah.
And Naga's a ranged hero, so she's like a little bit safer in those fights, a little bit further back. I don't know. I'm a much bigger fan of Naga in this situation.
Oh, he actually used Crystal Ball. They both got Crystal Ball. So it's funny, they both know that the opponent is creeping each other's expo because Sonik used it on top of SheIk at his expo.
I find on Northern Isles, it is so common to steal your opponent's expansion item. It happens all the time on NI. I don't know why, it just always does. It's like no other. I guess trying to stand. Sometimes people try to steal that the priest item at your natural. Oh, you know what? Sonic has Sonic has an illusion in the middle to hire a hero, but you can't actually hire a hero with an illusion. I wonder if he knows that.
I think maybe he just wanted to see if Naga was gonna be bought by SheIk, who's actually going for Lich. I'm pretty sure he knows about that.
Oh, nice scout stopping DK from creeping. Both heroes are level 3. Oh, and he is going Panda. Okay.
Is there any chance, by the way, that somebody from your school tunes in and they're gonna be like, is this guy seriously talking about pandas and nagas instead of working?
If it was on my channel, yes. I don't think on your channel. Because a few of the students do follow my channel, but
yeah.
I'd be surprised if
Are you not auto-hosting me?
Oh, I think I am auto. So I guess they could. I don't know.
Busted.
I didn't even think that'd be funny as hell.
So
I'll get a message from one of my kids on. I actually have a bunch of my kids on Discord.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll get a message from them being like, "Mr. Whiteside,
Players force.
why are you talking about Warcraft during the school day?"
And then you can answer, educate yourself, nerds. Listen and learn for once in your lives.
Priorities, bitches. Alright.
Oh, the goal, the goal. Lich.
Nice save.
Put a stop to this.
Using a Naga to save
Damn,
that.
he lost the Enchant of Water. The creeping.
Yeah, that's kind of a mistake. It's not that uncommon to lose that. It is a mistake though because if
That
you
demon.
save- Oh my god. Sonic.
He has scored!
Sonic!
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. It's not that uncommon to lose your AOW creeping that. You actually, at least when I'm doing that camp, you almost expect to get jacked. Like I get jacked when I'm AOW creeping this camp about 70% of the time.
Do you like getting jacked?
Oh, of course. It's my favorite. That's why I stream while I play, because I love when people creep jack me. But the idea is like you at least get that big guy. And even if your AOW falls, it's not that big of a deal. But if you lose your AOW and you don't get jacked, that is kind of a big deal because what you can do if your AOW doesn't die is you can walk it down to that red camp and you can use it. You know, you can use it 2 minutes later to try and creep that camp and take a lot less damage.
Yeah. By the way, greater mana plus mana pendant on that panda.
That's gonna be big.
Oh my god, the skeleton!
Oh. Yeah.
Woo!
Let's see,
Yeah, the scare for sure.
Honk isn't bad actually.
No, it's amazing. I think it's amazing. Death Knight coming back with a mana potion. Frenzy is on the way. Yeah, I feel like Sonic's in a pretty good position here. Heroes 3-3 against 3-2. Ank, greater mana, and mana pendants.
What do we think for third hero from Shaky Shaky?
I don't know actually. Does he have to get one?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, I guess not. You don't have to. You almost always see third hero from Undead. Oh, he's gonna use the Ank. He's gonna commit the Ank rate. Oh, he got the Sobi too!
Oh my god.
He actually has insane items.
There's a rejuve now. This is a very bad fight for SheIk. Oh my god, the Lich. Mana pot's gonna be used. He needs to mana burn the Death Knight ASAP. I don't know if he already used the mana burn. Okay, there it is. Death Knight is low now.
The Bear Master upgrade is still about 20 seconds from
This
finishing.
panda is about to crush everything. Oh my god.
No rejuves on the Bears. Oh, he needs to get that DK kill! Oh my god! Oh, you had it! You had it!
He hesitated?
See. Yeah, no, the DK ran back. He actually had a Breath of Fire. He had the DK kill, but
Oh my god, Demon! The absolute madman mana burn! Gets the Naga!
He can take one more hit.
No!
No, run!
He
You're
stopped!
D8! Sonic! Jesus Christ!
He cannot instant rebuy maybe? Yeah, he has the golds.
He has to. He has to.
Bear taking a ton of damage. He's not rebuying.
But it tried. Sonic's
How did that
micro
Death Knight live? Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, Sonic's micro is super sloppy this fight. Why is he not rebuying?
I don't... He's just remaking it normally. And he started very late, like just now. Oh my god, a bear ran into the expo and died on the crypts. It's a disaster.
So, man, Sonic actually had that game won there. He really made a lot of very minor micro mistakes, but they translated into very game-changing actions.
Yeah. He can still win, I think. Like, he got sick
sure.
items. Like, that Sobi mask, he's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, this game is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Do you have a DH? I still don't... Oh, there's the shop. The one big thing is Sonik didn't have Orb of Venom that fight. And Orb of Venom, it does 1,000,000 damage.
He's actually queuing a bunch of upgrades. Strength of the Wild and Ultra Vision just before night. That's going to be pretty nice to have. What do you add if you're SheIk? Like, I guess you go Destroyers, like for some Destroyers, right?
Yeah, the idea with SheIk is you try to mirror or match your opponent's army. So the more Dryads he has, the more Fiends you get. The more Bears he has, the more Destroyers you get. And it's kind of like up to you to keep scouting that army to see like how much of which you get. And all of that is over the 50 food. Like your 50 food army as SheIk is just set. Like that's what you do. And then once you go over 50, there's a couple different directions you can go, and it usually depends on what the Night Elf gets.
Do you think that maybe statues shouldn't be like immune magic? When they're in statue form? Like, I think it's so silly that they're like... They're like basically so good and unkillable. They can always get away from it. It's same against human. Like now, Dryads won't slow them. Drunken Haze will not be applied to them.
Yeah. You know, that's one of the reasons that Naga is good. Naga is so good at killing statues, because the Frost Arrow does hit them.
Whoa, he's actually going to go for the fight. He's absorbing mana.
Oh, he is. He's going to try and creepjack this red.
He's trying to hide. SheIk loves doing this. Remember in my previous tournament what he did on the Amazonia?
Yeah.
Right, now he sees that Sonik is here. I mean, worst comes to worst, if Death Knight is really in danger, he can TP last second and just try to kill as much army before that. Here we go. Destroyers doing a ton of damage to those bears. Panda landed a big breath of fire. Ideally, he would like to be able to kill some of the statues, I think.
Yeah, and look for it, like, every 5 seconds, look for a mana burn coming off. To be honest, it doesn't matter which hero you hit, you just want to make sure that every time that mana burn's off cooldown, you're using it. Ideally, you want to try and target the DK and the Lich, but it's not totally necessary. DK now completely out of mana. Basically, oh, hit him! Oh, that was so close.
He had a potion? Oh my god.
Yeah, he bought a potion of healing, and Sonik kind of lost that fight. If we look at the food count right now, it's 46 to 40. The only good thing coming out of that fight for Sonik is he did force the TP.
Yeah. I know there is no loser bracket. I see somebody asked in the chat. It's just single brackets. Very spectator-friendly format, if you will. Are you gonna try to qualify for Dust League, by the way? Like we talked. Did you watch the tunnel yesterday? We talked about it a bunch.
Yeah. So my parents were in town this past weekend, so I couldn't play in the qualifier, and that kind of sucks. And then the only other way is with NetEase, and with NetEase I have like 280 ping. So
yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't see myself qualifying. I would play if I could, but yeah. Oh well.
Oh my god, that hippo. Death Knight has no TP this time. This could be, I think, if he can chase him, maybe Sonik can get this win. He's gonna have some big Breath of Fire to work with yet again. Death Knight's already solo. Breath of Fire connects on everything. The statues are finally going down, which is pretty good news.
Statues take forever to kill. Hit the statues! Come on, Sonik. Jeez, oh man. DH is chasing this Naga. Naga will go down. DH is chasing with boots. Meanwhile, the rest of this army is just on attack. And there's no web yet, so those hippos have some free reign. Adding hippos to this army is super duper expensive and kind of risky from Sonik. But it is kind of paying off. Those hippos forced the fight back. He was able to get a lot of extra damage with the Dryads and the Panda. And it looks like he took that fight because he got a Naga kill. But this is still... I would still say that this is in Undead's favor. But the game is definitely not over.
I mean, Death Knight is 4.3 and Lich is almost 4. So if he can get those important levels 5 and 4, that would be very good for him.
Man, SheIk was playing with fire, attempting to creep that red.
He's trying to pull it. I think he was hoping maybe Sonik went all the way back home. Not really too many upgrades, like in terms of units, like SheIk 0-0. And we only have the 1-0 for Sonik, who's still staying on 50 for now.
Yeah, SheIk should really get the 1 damage upgrade. Oh, we see it going right now, the first damage upgrade. Yeah, and the 1/1 is really good for Night Elf. He is not getting that. I'm kind of surprised. Usually you get 1/1 or even 2-0.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, and you usually do that when you're at that 50 food mark.
57 supply now for SheIk. He just broke upkeep, made an additional statue and an additional fiend.
Are under attack.
And now the question is, how much longer does Sonik stay?
He has web
at
now, right?
50 food? I'm sure he does.
I haven't
You know
seen
what,
it used yet.
I didn't check, but he has to have web. The second you see that hippo, you have to get it.
Gets a healing scroll on the Naga as well. Probably a mana potion on the Death Knight. Usually you need that for at least that one extra coil, which could save one of your heroes.
Sonic was doing some nice scouting, so I'm gonna ping on the map real quick. He sent a hippo like that, and then that, but just barely missed the SheIk's army. So
Yeah.
he's oh man, he missed it by like seriously, he just barely missed scouting.
Oh, but
it.
I
So
think
SheIk
he went bottom right and he saw that SheIk wasn't there, so now he's gonna go for the Cryptjack.
Oh, he's gonna be too late. All right, now the question is, what item is SheIk gonna get from this?
Yeah,
And
SheIk has
there
no
is
TP, remember that? Oh, and also that Magnetor pulling all
Is he
the way
gonna
back.
run?
Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna run. He's not gonna finish the Magnetar.
Yeah, it's so risky, like, if he gets engaged into. Oh, the bolts!
Ha! When Magnetar's gonna go down, Medallion of Courage, garbage item.
You put it on Lich. Actually, no, on Death Knight it's fine. Because it's more HP and more mana.
Yeah. It's not bad on Death Knight, but I mean, you always want one of the R.
Alright, Web's gonna be used. He's pulling back behind this. One more call's gonna happen. Actually, Demon's out of mana. What the hell? Whereas Death Knight has so much mana.
And that is it.
Hippos are being dealt with here. Bears are doing a pretty good job on the ground, though. Panda actually doesn't have much mana left either. He's still got the Subby Mask, but that's gonna be the last Breath of Fire in a while here. And Demon's completely out of mana now.
Yeah, Demon. I like the way that he's controlling his Demon Hunter. Demon's playing super aggressively with that Invul Potion. Right-clicked on those statues. He's going to force a morph on that Destroyer. Nice rejuve coming out on the Demon Hunter. He's going to try and stay in this fight. Take a look at the food count. 51 to 54, 52 now. This is super duper close, guys. This could go either way still. Staff, no staff on the bear.
Are we sure that Hippos are the right choice here? Because they just get melted in those
No,
fights.
they're not. They're not the right choice. They are, Oh, and the creeps are joining the fight. The creeps are helping out.
Oh my god.
Webbing the Destroyer and snaring the Destroyer. They're putting some big damage on that Destroyer with that piercing damage. And Naga's gonna go down again to the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter takes down the Naga.
Staff was almost up to save that bear, but not quite. Demon has a coil, coils the Lich. There's still 4 Destroyers left over. Lich with Orb. He's gonna target the Panda. He's trying to go for the Death Knight. It's so low. There's a Breath of Fire.
Breath.
Oh! He didn't even... Oh my god.
The inball at the last second.
The
Okay,
absolute madman.
He needs to buy dust in the shop right now. Why are you not buying dust? That team just burrowed.
And Lich is like, oh, that's nice. Some creeps for me. Almost level 5 now. Hippo, don't do it.
Look at how many destroyers SheIk has.
Yeah,
At this
this
point,
is-
you basically just go all Dryads. Let's see on what is Sonic producing? Sonic is just making hippos. Make Dryads, Sonic.
Oh! Ooh, that was sick. That's one of the destroyers. Don't do it, Hippo! Does he know that there is a fin here? He's kind of standing on top of it. He's gonna scan, maybe.
Wisp. Yeah, he's sending a Wisp to scan right here.
How many times did Naga die this game? Must be like 4 times or something.
Yeah, it's a lot. The Naga in these fights, Naga is always your first target. It's hard for the undead player to keep the Naga alive. Most players.
He can
will
get
buy
level
Invul
5 here,
Potion.
maybe with Demon. Would that be enough?
Yeah.
Probably
yes.
not. Wait, I mean it's
I think
24
enough.
XP. I don't think this guy gives 24 XP, do they?
I think it's enough. That's so small. I don't know the exact number, but if he solo creeps it, I think it's enough. He needs to actually buy a Clarity on his Demon Hunter. He has
Yeah.
no mana.
That's so sick.
Look at his Moonwells. His Moonwells are
player's
like
forces
still
are
really,
under
really full.
attack.
Yeah.
Do we know if he has the Wellspring upgrade? I'm kind of curious.
Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah, he's gonna get it.
He's gonna get it.
Wow.
I told you.
That's
You gotta
a-
trust your instinct.
That's a big level. That Lich, woof. It's not all damage, but 2 Gloves of Haste, you can guarantee that it's going to be a lot of additional attack speed.
And Sonic is adding one more Dryad, one more Hippo to the army. Sonic's still sitting at 50. SheIk at 56 right now.
What's Naga doing? Chilling. He actually went right back over upkeep again, by the way, SheIk. Like, he wants to fight. I think he's probably worried that Sonik will start expanding all over the place and then it's like really bad. But actually, Sonik just stayed on one base. So he's probably planning on walking his tree to his expo. Maybe get Nature's Blessing just before.
Yeah,
this is going to be a big difference, by the way. Demon starting the fight with almost like a lot of mana. And Panda full mana this time.
Still no one armor upgrade. I'm really surprised. I think mistakes in this game. Not getting the armor upgrade from Sonic, and I think SheIk broke 50 food a little bit too early. If we're going to be hypercritical, which... but both these guys are playing well, and this game is still super duper close. Oh, he's going to catch the DK out at the marketplace. Is he going to buy anything? No, he didn't buy anything. He does have a mana potion. Oh, he's trying to path with the bear.
Oof, he's going to have to get out for now. Webs the hippos and then runs away. That's the right move, but Death Knight needs to stay at the back. Panda is on the chase. Actually, Panda's getting nuked. And Demon has no staff. The only staff is on the Panda. The Panda's gonna get targeted and melt. Where are you going?
That was such a mistake.
He was alone behind enemy lines.
Sonic was concentrating on trying to get a rejuvenation off on...
I actually think he would have won if that didn't happen. Because of the engagement.
100%.
He would have just wiped out all the ground with Breath of Fire.
Oh, if he loses it, that's... Oh my god, Sonic. Sonic is freaking playing like fly right now. Sonic... No, not like this. Not like this.
This is not a good sign. I really thought this was going to be his game, but... Oh, that was unfortunate here. That Panda... I don't know, I think he just really wanted a Death Knight. He maybe got a little bit tilted that in the previous fight, he almost got it, but didn't quite. And he was like, alright, this time I'm not giving it up. And then suddenly... Panda is in the back line with no invuln. The only staff is on him, so Demon Hunter can't staff the Panda out.
Yeah, I promise you he wasn't paying attention to that Panda. I saw him, he popped the invul on the DH, ran the DH back, and then he was using a bear. He was transforming a bear to rejuvenate his Demon Hunter, and he just wasn't watching his Panda. And he ended up paying for it, and I'm fairly certain that's going to cost him the game. It is really hard to come back from losing 2 level 5 heroes.
Yeah, Death Knight has greater hitting now as well. Did he buy that?
I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he bought it from the marketplace.
Okay, Panda's gonna come out. He actually got a lot of Moonwells. Oh no, the hippos. That's too early. While Panda's going around. Oh, there is only one Fiends though. Ah, but he has Novas to work with. Nova level 3 against hippos. Not too bad.
Yeah, at this point, these undead heroes are just too strong. He could beat... SheIk could honestly probably win this game without the destroyers. He could win with just his heroes and the statues.
He had to cancel Demon as well to rebuy Panda, I think. So he can't even remake Demon right now.
Does he have this spell for the Frost Armor? He does.
Yeah, he hasn't been using it that much. I don't think it will matter. Those undead heroes. We go for one more nuke and SheIk advances to the next round.